If there's a Libra woman who's been taking up a little more real estate in your heart and mind lately, you're not alone. Libra women have this magnetic blend of elegance, intelligence, and charisma that makes them hard to forget, and even harder to resist. But here's the real question. How do you stand out in her world? How do you go from casual acquaintance to someone she can't stop thinking about? If that sounds like your situation, keep listening, because we're about to unlock a set of moves that don't just attract her, but keep her obsessed in the most harmonious, Libra-approved way. And hey, before we go further, drop your birthday and zodiac sign in the comments below. Better yet, tell us what city you're watching from, so we can see where all this Libra magic is unfolding across the globe. Now let's get something straight right from the start. Most men mess this up before they even begin. The fastest way to kill a connection with a Libra woman is by coming on too strong. That intense, heavy-handed approach that works in action movies? Yeah, it doesn't land well here. Libra energy thrives on balance and intrigue. She loves the back and forth of flirtation, the playful dance of will we or won't we. If you steamroll that with too much eagerness, you rob her of the thrill, and she'll quietly step back even if she was into you before. So rule number 1, let the tension simmer. Let her feel the gravity of your presence without overwhelming her with force. This is exactly why flirting with finesse is crucial. Think of it like tuning an instrument. You don't want the strings too tight or too loose. The sweet spot is where charm meets control and intent never becomes pressure. Libra women are sensitive to emotional tone. They feel out the atmosphere before fully entering a connection. And if the vibe feels desperate or chaotic, they'll politely excuse themselves. But if your energy feels inviting, steady, and engaging, now you've got her attention. And speaking of attention, let's be real. Attracting a Libra woman isn't the hardest part. Keeping her is where most fall short. Her standards aren't unreasonable, but they are refined. She craves beauty, balance, and mental chemistry. So when you show up in her life, you're stepping into a space that values subtlety, harmony, and emotional intelligence. One sharp move in the wrong direction, too blunt, too chaotic, too indifferent, and she's already halfway gone. Now would be a great time to subscribe to Zodiac News if you haven't already, especially if you're navigating love across the zodiac. We break down each sign with insight and nuance, so you're always a few steps ahead. Let's dive deeper into what actually makes her tick. If you want her obsessed, in the most graceful Libra kind of way, you need to show up with politeness baked into your presence. This sign is ruled by Venus, the planet of love and aesthetic refinement. That means she has a natural aversion to aggression, loud arguments, or emotional volatility. If you can keep things calm, respectful, and considerate, even during moments of disagreement, you're giving her the space to feel safe and understood. Next, master the art of conversation. And no, we're not talking about small talk. Libra women are thinkers. They thrive on meaningful dialogue. They want to be mentally stimulated, challenged, and heard. If you can be both an engaging speaker and a patient listener, you've already stepped into her inner circle. She's not just listening for your words, she's listening for your values, your depth, your rhythm. Give her something to mentally chew on, and you'll stay on her mind longer than you think. Here's another underplayed secret. Look good. Yes, inner beauty matters deeply. But with Libra women, external presentation is part of the story. They are naturally drawn to beauty in all its forms. This doesn't mean you need to be model material. It means taking pride in your grooming, dressing intentionally, and understanding that your appearance tells her something about how you carry yourself. She notices. Trust that. Midway check-in. If this insight is helping you decode your Libra situation, don't forget to like this video. It helps us bring more astrology lovers into this growing community of cosmic thinkers and zodiac romantics. But looks and conversation are just the beginning. If you truly want to stay in her orbit, you need to build a real emotional bond. Libra women don't leap into love. They glide into it, usually after trust is built through friendship. Be her confidant. Let the connection grow from laughter, shared secrets, and emotional safety. When she sees that you are not just playing a game, but genuinely there to understand and support her, that's when her feelings start to deepen. And once they do, show her passion. Libra women don't do anything halfway. When they love intensely, but they also expect that passion to be reciprocated. So don't hold back. If you feel something, show it. And don't be afraid to layer in romance either. Flowers, thoughtful gestures, meaningful compliments, these aren't cliches to her. They're cues that you understand the language of her heart. But romance without respect is a non-starter. She will always choose self-respect over a love that feels unstable or disrespectful. So keep your tone gentle. Avoid raising your voice. Avoid manipulative power plays. If you find yourself feeling triggered or frustrated, take a breath before you react. She doesn't expect perfection, but she does expect maturity. One thing that surprises many men is how important it is to accept her quirks without judgment. Libra women are naturally sociable, often flirty, and genuinely enjoy connecting with different people. That doesn't mean she's unfaithful. It just means she needs freedom and expression. Trying to cage her, or worse, control her, will only lead to quiet resentment and eventual distance. The men who thrive with Libra women are the ones who understand her need for space and still show up with consistency and warmth. On that note, never underestimate the power of generosity. Selfishness is one of her biggest turn-offs. If you're only about your own needs, your own schedule, your own comfort, she'll sense it fast, and it'll erode the foundation of trust you've worked so hard to build. The Libra woman is naturally giving, and she expects to be with someone who reflects that same spirit of openness. So where does honesty come in? Everywhere. She doesn't just want to hear the truth. She wants to feel that you live it, that you mean what you say, that your compliments are sincere, that your presence is intentional. Fake personas and smooth lies will get you nowhere, because this is a woman who sees through the performance and tunes into authenticity. And once again, a warning for anyone tempted to micromanage her life. Don't. She may be easygoing on the surface, but she will not tolerate control. If she feels boxed in or stifled, she'll retreat faster than you can say balance. Give her space to breathe and the autonomy to be her full, expressive self. The result? She'll come to you not out of obligation, but out of genuine, overflowing desire. Now, when you spend time with her, be all there. Put down the distractions. Engage. Ask thoughtful questions. Compliment her mind. Be curious. The more seen and heard she feels, the more emotionally magnetic your presence becomes. And when that attention is wrapped in calm, honesty, and charm, she'll replay those moments long after you've left. Of course, at the heart of it all is personality. She wants a man who's emotionally intelligent, good-humored, socially aware, and confident without being arrogant. Show her that you have direction, principles, and a deep appreciation for harmony, and she'll lean in. So if you've found a Libra woman worth chasing, now you know how to make her stay. Don't forget to like this video if these insights resonate, and definitely subscribe to Zodiac News for more astrology-based love breakdowns every week. Let us know how it's going in the comments below, especially if you're dating a Libra, crushing on one, or happen to be one yourself. Until next time, keep it cosmic.